Stop what you're doing, sell all of your stocks, and buy gold right now. I'm lying. I am so lying. Do not do that. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk about whether you think gold's a good investment. Let's get to it. What's up, YouTube? I'm Debt Free Joel. On today's video, we're going to talk about whether you think gold is a good investment or not. I've gotten this question a lot, especially in this high inflationary environment, and especially when people are thinking about we're going to get a recession or not, especially because a lot of people are hurting and trying to figure out ways to increase their income. So is gold a good investment? Yes or no? Well, it depends. If you're new to this channel is dedicated to one thing and one thing only, which is to make you more money. Whether it be through investing, whether it be through saving, but most importantly, whether it be to giving back to others. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Gold, baby. Yes, the one thing that everybody's been talking about as a way to hedge against inflation. Look, inflation is going to be around for a while, and we know that the Federal Reserve is going to try the best that they can to try to bring it down. But what you're seeing a lot on TV, especially in more of the conservative circles, is this push to buy gold, whether it be the actual physical gold or to invest part of your portfolio in gold. So why is gold always going to be pushed around these times? Well, because gold is a commodity. Gold is driven off of fear. Gold is driven off of supply and demand, right? And there is something to be said about the correlation between negative times in the market and the price of gold. So here's the one thing you got to learn about gold from an investment standpoint. When people are scared, when there's high inflation, when there's fears of recession, when there's fears of economic downturn, gold goes up. You can literally see it every single time. And it's because of various reasons, but most importantly, it's just because people are scared. It's just what people do. What you start to realize is when you really are an investor, when you look at companies, right? Companies produce revenue, companies produce sales, companies produce earnings per share. Gold does none of that, right? Gold is simply a commodity and is going to be based upon supply and demand. That's it. So what happens is during the times of economic downturns, people start watching TV, they start watching YouTube, they start looking for things to figure out how to make more money and how to protect what they have. They're seeing their investments go down. They're seeing their 401ks go down. They have no more savings in their account. And they're trying to figure out ways to protect whatever they have left. And then some talking heads on TV come on and tell you that you need to buy gold right now. And they never tell you why, right? The only thing that you hear when people say to buy gold is because it's a good hedge against inflation. Sort of. Okay? It sort of is. But to be fair to all of you who are gold lovers, yes, there is a direct correlation between economic downturns and the price of gold. So as of the recording of this video, right now it's about 1900, right? If there's an economic downturn, you're going to see that thing skyrocket. But is gold a good long-term investment? No, it's not. It's really not a good long-term investment. Let me give you an example. I actually wrote some things down. If you look at gold for the last year, it's been up 5%. Okay, and as of this recording is what, June of 2023? If you do 1 year ago, the S&P 500 is up 15%. So you can compare 5% to 15%, right? But maybe long term. Let's say, for example, since 2001. I want to put this into perspective for you. Since 2001, gold is up 90%. That's actually not bad, right? So that means if you put $1 down, you got 90 cents back, right? So you have $1.90. All right, it's not bad. You almost doubled your money. The S&P 500 since 2001, 438% increase, which means if I put $1 down, you can do the math. I got damn near $4 back, right? So not only did I get my investment back, but I got an extra $4 on top of it. That's why gold is usually not a good long-term investment, because it's only driven based on market demand and fear. So it's not based on revenue, it's not based on sales, it's not based on anything that you can actually compound off of. It's strictly based on market movements. So is gold a good investment for the long term? No. Is it a good diversification? Yes. So if you're that type person that says, you know what, I hear you out, Joel, but I am really concerned about the market. I'm really concerned about the dollar, in terms of the value going down. I want to invest in gold. Here's my advice. Don't buy the physical gold. You don't need that. What I would do is maybe buy the gold ETF. Look for an ETF that, basically promotes gold or invest in gold, and look for the ones that have low fees, low turnover, right? The ones that are not as volatile, and maybe 5% of your portfolio you just put in gold. So that when you have economic downturns, your portfolio doesn't drop too much, and when the market's running, your portfolio doesn't drag too much. But you have more from just a diversification standpoint. That's it. That's all you need to do, right? But if you're looking at gold, for example, to sell your whole portfolio and throw it into gold, hell no. Do not do that. Do not believe the talking heads on TV. Do not believe these radio hosts that say that. I understand why they do. I understand the point of the dollar being devalued. I understand the fact that inflation's running. I understand the fact that this is not sustainable the way it is. But gold isn't the solution, right? Gold is going to simply be based off of fear and market demand. So if there's a demand in the market, the price goes up. The reason why there's a demand in the market when gold goes up is because people are driven by fear. People are driven to that because they want to combat inflation. So that's my advice. Use gold as a diversification. Do not use gold as your number one investment because it doesn't work out. And that's it. That's my time. If you like these type of videos, cool. Click the like and subscribe button. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. It's the same name as YouTube, at DebtFreeJoel. We put a ton of information on there about saving, about investing, and most importantly, about being charitable. So until next time, just remember, you got food at home.